never signed an Arab player.
Peace here will never be exist. I think the Arabs doesn't like us, and I think the hatred comes from both sides.
Today, the team is associated more with intolerance.
We hate him.
And racism. It was in this sacred city, a city conquered and reconquered countless times, that Solomon built the first great temple of the Jewish people, where Christian theology holds that Jesus was crucified and resurrected, where Muslims believe Muhammad ascended to heaven. No other city in the world means so much to so many. In Hebrew, Jerusalem means city of peace. But just a few miles from the holy Western Wall, inside these walls, it's not peace, but hate that dominates. What are the worst things they've said to you when you've played there?
Dead for a Muslim, dead for Arab. They shout all the fans together like one man.
Alaa Abu Saleh is an Arab citizen of Israel. He plays for Bnei Sakni, another team in the Israeli Premier League.
Arabite Bayadenu, Muhammad Met, Muhammad Khazir.
They are racist.
What are you saying?
Muhammad Quran.
They shout, they threw stones to us. It's like a war.
This is a country that knows all too much about war. A country that's been fighting for its survival since its creation in 1948. Over the years, in the bitter, ceaseless conflict between Israelis and Arabs, tens of thousands have died. Meanwhile, 20% of Israel's population, 1.5 million people, are Arabs. For them, the situation is complicated. They're often caught in the middle, as their Palestinian brethren on the West Bank and in Gaza fight against Israeli rule. In Jerusalem in particular, where Jews and Arabs live at close quarters, tensions run high. In the last decade, Israel erected a barrier to prevent suicide bombings. It's isolated some of the city's Arab neighborhoods. The barrier is a potent metaphor in a place where the past is never past. Why are there no Arabs on Beitar?
It's a long story.
Itzhak Kornfein is the chairman of the Beitar Jerusalem soccer team.
Recently, in Jerusalem, there are many difficulties between Arabs and Jews. And we didn't want to get into this issue because it's a very, very painful issue. We have our friends, and our friends are very militant about bringing our player towards the team.
The group of hardcore anti-Arab fans of Beitar is known as La Familia. It's led by this man, Guy Israeli, an accountant by day. With about 5,500 members, La Familia represents just a small fraction of Beitar's hundreds of thousands of supporters. But its power is greater than its numbers. Every team in the Israeli Premier League has had an Arab player, except us, except Beitar. You're proud of that?
Of course I'm proud of that, and it will be so all my life. And all the people they come after me, we are special. All the other friends, what they special? What they have? We are special. Don't say we don't have Arabic people. Say you have Jewish people.
Like Tuama, Abbas Swan is an Arab citizen of Israel. In 2005, he became a national hero when he scored this goal against Ireland to keep Israel's World Cup hopes alive. Just a week later, at Teddy Stadium, he was welcomed by the team, but not the fans.
What kind of things would they say to you?
They all the time speak bad about Muhammad.
They insult the Prophet.
I ashamed when I listen to these things. I ashamed, and I don't want to go there to play against this team.
How did you feel after Abbas Swan scored that goal for Israel in World Cup qualifying?
I cursed him. It's not worth it.
They want to kill me if they come to me. And one time they broke to and destroy my car. I think if I was in the around the car, it's finished with terrible thing.
They would have hurt you.
Yes.
After Swan's goal against Ireland, one of the biggest moments in the annals of Israeli soccer, Beitar's owner reached out to him. He was trying to change the culture of the franchise, and there was talk that Swan would become Beitar's first Arab player. But La Familia pressured ownership, and the deal fell through.
The fans, known as La Familia, what do they reflect in Israeli society?
They reflect a growing trend in Israeli society, Israeli Jewish society, mainly among youth, of racism, hatred towards anything which is not yourself and your immediate group, and hate for Arabs.
Amnon Biri Silizianu is the co-director of the Abraham Fund. He works to foster better relations between Israeli Jews and Arabs.
Why are the attitudes of a club like Beitar and its La Familia group of fans, why is that dangerous here in Israel?
Dangerous because it legitimizes separation, segregation, and racism. I think that the Israeli society is extremely fragile. The atmosphere is very explosive.
We don't hate Arabs because they are Arab people. We hate Arabs because they wanted to kill us. They are my enemy.
Everybody who's involved in this football club, players, coaches, management, owner, we declare publicly and non-stop, we are not a racist club.
Kornfein, Beitar's chairman, says he's trying to combat the racist elements at Teddy Stadium. For his efforts, he's received death threats from the team's most ardent fans, La Familia.
How are you going to sign an Arab player when your most enthusiastic fans are against it?
The management will have to take this decision, not the fans, because the fans are not running the team.
But right now they are, because
No,
otherwise there would be an Arab player, no?
No, they're not. And I told you before, we won't bring an Arab player just for the statement.
I choose who present me, who not. Not you, not everybody. It's my team.
You don't own the team
I am not. I am the team. The team is belong to me.
because you're a fan.
Of course.
This scene was recently captured on video at a Beitar practice.
Words can be converted very rapidly, can be translated to actions. Those young kids, they listen and they hear and they internalize those messages. Then they translate it in the streets.
If we work a lot about sport, we can do something, we can change something. I hope that will be coexistence in our country.